What's up going on, everybody? This is Mario from the SUPASIDE YouTube, and this is a victory. I mean, this is amazing news. Belgium has just confirmed that Star Wars Battlefront 2's loot boxes is a form of gambling, and they want it banned. Not only just in Belgium, but in all of Europe. And now it's gotten to the United States with Hawaii. Hawaii does not like this, and they're talking to other states to get it banned as well. This is great, okay? This is honestly, in my opinion, this is amazing. This is great. I hate loot boxes. I've always hated loot boxes. I hated the idea of that, especially in a paid game, a $60 game. It's like you're paying $60 and then, whoa, what happened? What's with the change? We didn't have to do with that. Back in the old days, Modern Warfare 2, it was just the game. Yeah, DLC. DLC was annoying, but loot boxes is even worse. But anyways, watch this video real quick of Hawaii to understand more on the situation and to hopefully put a smile on your face, because hopefully loot boxes are about to die. EA is about to get murdered by Disney. Whatever's going to happen, but I'll talk to you at the end of the video.
We are here today to ensure future protections for kids, youth, and everyone when it comes to the spread of predatory practices in online gaming and the significant financial consequences that it can have on families and has been having on families around this nation. This game is a Star Wars themed online casino designed to lure kids into spending money. It's a trap. And this is something that we need to address to ensure that particularly kids who are underage, who are not psychologically and emotionally mature enough to be able to gamble, which is why gambling is prohibited under 21, are protected from being trapped into these cycles, which have compelled many folks to spend thousands of dollars in gaming fees online. We're looking at legislation this coming year which could prohibit access or prohibit the sale of these games to folks who are underage in order to protect families, as well as prohibiting different kinds of mechanisms in those games. We've been talking with several other states as well, legislators there who are looking at the same thing. I think this is an appropriate time to make sure that these issues are addressed before this becomes the new norm for every game.
One of the things that's really disturbing about this to me is that this was previously a business practice that was mostly seen in the mobile gaming market, your iPad, your iPod games. And now it's moved into the main event. This is a AAA title that's being released by the world's largest gaming studio. And it has the most popular intellectual property in the world attached to it. And it's marketed squarely at children. Some of you folks who are a little older may remember a character by the name of Joe Camel. He's not around anymore. And we didn't allow Joe Camel to encourage your kids to smoke cigarettes. And we shouldn't allow Star Wars to encourage your kids to gamble.
I've been a United Church of Christ minister for 50 years, now retired, and in retirement have been active in the Interfaith Alliance Hawaii. For 8 years I was actually president. And I've also been active in the Hawaii Coalition Against Legalized Gambling for about 15 years. And so we've done a lot of work in watching the different bills that have been introduced for gambling, and we see this as an equal danger. My experience with the Interfaith Alliance has informed me that gambling is one of the issues that unites all faiths. When we've asked people to come forward, we've had representatives from not only the Christian, but also the Buddhist, the Jewish, the Muslim, Hindus, and a lot of others, all who have fears about gambling being introduced into our community.
I'm a parent of 2 teenage boys. I feel like this is just one more thing that we have to watch out for and try to protect our kids from. Gambling's addictive. There's a lot of other things we already have to worry about, other types of substance use that's addictive as well. And for parents, we can't protect our children from everything. Things that they can get on their phone, on their laptops, things they can do at their friends' houses, accessing games like this, we can't control it. So we do need help from regulations to help set boundaries when something is targeting, advertising, tempting kids to get involved in something that costs them money that they don't have. That might inspire them to try to access that money in some way.
It's just more and more money you have to spend to actually keep on playing the game. It's just frustrating. As a gamer, I'm just getting kind of sick of it, and this has been the tipping point, and a lot more people are getting involved. So.
So being a gamer yourself, I mean, you're stepping up and you're boycotting the Star Wars game, right?
Yeah.
Your concern in particular with the youth, with the children, why are you so concerned? I mean, you're in the gaming world, you play these games all the time. What's your main concern with targeting the kids?
I have a 6-month-old daughter now, and I kind of see that the world she's growing up in, I better try to make changes now before she grows up and she's exposed to all this stuff.
This has gotten insane, and I don't know why it just had to happen now. Like, it's been going on for so long, these loot boxes, and now it happens. But I guess, you know, it's Star Wars. Kids love Star Wars as well, and you can't get kids to gamble. And just look at that. I mean, that's why Disney's about to kill EA, because now Star Wars is getting people to gamble. It's terrible. It's terrible on the name. Leave your thoughts down below on what you think on this situation. If you are happy, I most certainly am. I'm hoping no more loot boxes will be in the future for new games. Wonder what's going to happen to Overwatch, CSGO, all these games that have loot box supply drops, loot crates, whatever you want to call them. Wonder what's going to happen to it. I mean, we do post Battlefront 2 content here on the channel. I'm making gun guides. New one coming up soon. You know, I enjoy the game. I'm guilty. I haven't bought a crate because obviously you can't buy one, but I don't ever plan on buying crates because I don't often do it. Battlefront 2 content, you can find it here. And any other form of video games that we just feel like memeing on, you can find it here on the SUPASIDE YouTube. Peace.